No, I'm sorry. I was
Okay, so we are live. So we should be live now. Let's make sure everybody can see us, okay? I'm just going to pull this down a minute. Because according to that, I'm not seeing anything. View on watch page. Let me have a look. Because according to that, I'm not seeing anything.
Oh my gosh.
Right, okay. There we are. Yeah, we're live. Okay.
So we are live.
All right, so we're going to go back. Eh?
Oh, my screen is black.
Oh, hello. What's gone on? Oh, no, we are live. We're okay. We're good. Okay. Your screen has gone black? What's going on?
Yeah, my screen is black. But,
What, your live stream?
But I am live, but the screen is black. I'm not sure why.
Okie dokie. Let's move this
Well,
over.
that's okay.
So I can see the chat. Hello, Deborah Tucker. Hi, Patricia Martinez. Hi, Expand in the Process. Hi, Lit T. How are we doing? Hi, Truth Seeker Cruise. Hello, everybody. Julie's screen is live. What you can't see, NIZZ is froze. Okay.
I'm froze?
You're froze. But they can see you on my screen. But yeah, you're frozen on mine as well, Petal.
Okay.
You're going to go out and come back in again?
Yeah, I was going to say, would you mind if I, but if I exit this, then it'll stop your live stream too, won't it? Or
No.
It'll stop?
No.
No.
No. You can disappear and come back in. I'll take you off, okay?
Okay.
All right, my love. See you in a minute.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, bye. Hello, Raven Wolf Channel. Hello, Sarah Uzzle. How are you, darling? Yeah, we see you all. Good stuff. What's the sound like today? Is it more equal? Can you hear NIZZ okay? I know she's disappeared for a moment, but can you hear her okay? Saying hello to each other. That's nice. We like a happy crew. So how's the sound, guys? When NIZZ was on and she was talking, could you hear her all right? Closing things down. We're not quite. Oh, we're just 7 o'clock anyway, aren't we? So that's okay. All righty. There we go. So there's NIZZ back. Nearly. Okay, got it. Yeah, okay. Hello, 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 hello. There she is. All right.
Yay!
Yay!
Does everybody see me now?
Right, hang on. I've got to put you into my OBS.
Okay.
They won't be able to see you for a minute. They'll be able to hear you though. Right, all of this technology, I don't know. Hello, hello. Move, talk to me. Make sure I can see you all right. Good, okay. Because you. All right, let me just get you over there. All righty. Here we go then. Hello, hello people. How are we on this wonderful Valentine's Day? So isn't it nice to be doing something on Valentine's Day when we haven't got anything else to do? Like me. So yeah, it's evening here. So I'm sure you've got plans later on, and many people will have plans later on. So for those of you in America, good afternoon or good morning. And over here, it's perfect. The sound is perfect, or the picture is perfect. NIZZ, talk to me. Let me see if they can hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can everybody hear me now? Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, 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 hello. Happy Valentine's to everybody, Deborah Tucker's saying. That's good. Okay. Hey, Julian, NIZZ, Maggie Woodward is saying, hello, Maggie. How are you, darling?
Hi, Maggie. How is everybody feeling today?
Yeah, how are we? How are we today? Are we all good? Perfect. They said it's perfect. So thank you, Davey, for letting us know. Hello, Gary Baxter. Hello, beautiful people to you as well. It's all perfect. Hello, you were a bit soft, NIZZ. Okay. I can't turn up any more my side without turning me up. Are you able to turn your sound up a little bit?
Let's see here. I'm going to give it a shot. Maybe I need to get closer.
That's it.
Can you guys
That's
hear
much
me
better. Yeah, that's much better. You don't need to come right into the camera, but yeah, you turned it up, then I could hear the difference. Okie
Okay.
dokie. Alrighty, people. So we're going to have a little chat about the new moon, and we're going to have a meditation on the new moon to manifest. So, headaches, but hanging in there. All right, okay. That's Anna has got headaches. Okay, but she's hanging in there. Right, we need to send Anna lots of healing for a headache. Both sound and camera is great. Good stuff. We're all happy crew. Jolly D. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about the new moon. Now, I'm not an astrologer. Disclaimer. The astrologer I follow is oh, name's just gone right out of my head. It'll come to me in a minute. But she's wonderful, and she's on a featured channel on my channel. And I watched her this afternoon. She's talking about the new moon is in Aquarius, and it's tomorrow. For us in the UK, it is at 9 o'clock tomorrow evening, 9:05. Eastern time in the US, it's 4:06 p.m. And so Pacific is going to be, about 1:06? So basically the new moon is hitting tomorrow. Hi Kay, how you doing? Hi Jen Fisher, hello. So it's tomorrow, so I thought we would do it tonight, because what we want to do is get ourselves in the right energy before the new moon hits tomorrow, so that we know what we want to manifest on the back of this. So I want you to see the new moon like a wave, and I want you to be a surfer. Okay, so we're going to surf riding this wave of manifestation. So let's talk, hi Free Wolf, let's talk a little bit about what's the difference between a full moon and a new moon. Go Niz, tell us what you know about a full moon and a new moon.
Oh, I was waving hi to people. But, wait, why am I echoing? See here, my sound is off. Okay, we're good. So the difference between a full moon and a full moon is when it is fully. Oh my gosh, can you do it?
Yeah. So a full moon is it's full. And what happens is every 4 weeks, well, it's actually 29.5 days. Okay, so it's not quite a month. It's a bit more than 4 weeks. It's 4 and a bit weeks. Every 4 weeks we get another full moon, and 2 weeks later we get a new moon. So what happens is the moon is full, and then it goes into waning. It goes smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it starts to come up the other side. Oh, here we go, Gary Baxter, a new moon is dark and a full moon is bright. Well, that's true. Actually, when we're in a new moon, you can't see it at all. It's only as it comes out of the new moon coming back up again in the cycle that we begin to see the tiny crescent of light. When it's a new moon, we actually can't see it at all. And what it's doing is it's bringing in new energy for the next cycle. So the full moon is bringing up to the surface in that light, bringing up to the light everything that's hidden within us. And we did the full moon meditation on the 31st, because that was a super full moon, which all it means really is that it's closer to the earth than normal. Okay, so you'll feel its effects more. It hasn't got any bigger, it's just got closer to us, so it looks bigger. All right, so a new moon is every 4 weeks, but 2 weeks after your full moon. Okay, and it's bringing in new energy. So when we are manifesting on the moons, when we're focusing on a full moon, we want to dive into what's within us that's holding us back. We want to bring that up so it can be released. Whereas on a new moon, we want to dive into what we want to create for ourselves, for our life, for our happiness for the next 4 weeks. So this is a fantastic time to be creating new projects, starting new businesses, starting a new relationship, because it's riding the wave and it's going to sort of really now ride out nicely. Now, with this new moon, it also comes with a solar eclipse. And The eclipse, what it does is it tends to eclipse out your energy. You feel quite tired, and it lasts about 24 to 48 hours. So when we're looking at starting something new, we want to be starting that probably on Friday, Saturday, okay? Because the new moon is Thursday afternoon, evening. Give it Friday to just kind of come out of that solar eclipse, and then bang, there's never going to be a better time to start a new relationship, start a new business, start a new project, start a new idea. So we want to ride this wave. So let's look at some of the comments. Expanded process said he's missed us, need a few days is all. Oh, you needed a bit of time away. We all need to do that sometimes, step back. Julie simply saying, anyone know time in USA of the new moon? And Jen has replied 1:01 p.m. tomorrow, but it depends where you are. So as I said, Eastern time it's 4:06 p.m. So Pacific time is 3 hours earlier, so it'll be 1:06 p.m. If you're in Central time, it's going to be 2 p.m. I think I've got that right, something like that. But we don't need to manifest on the full moon. It's kind of tonight, well, this afternoon for you guys. I'm sorry, I keep saying tonight because it's dark here. It's 7:10. What we want to do tonight is really tap into that creative power. So let me see. I nearly had a name. It's gone again. Okay. Was she also Kelly Rossano? Okay. A fantastic astrologist. She's got about 190,000 followers. She really knows her onions, and she's very, very spiritual. So she's always talking about the law of attraction and manifesting and prosperity and abundance. Lovely woman, but extremely knowledgeable astrologer. That's where she's my go-to, for professional stuff. So what she's saying is that in this new moon, at the moment in February, all the planets are direct, helping us to grow our life, expand and launch. So let's talk a little bit about the planets being direct. So that, again, they go in an orbit, and when they're coming away from us, it's classed as going into retrograde. When they're coming towards us, they're flowing that energy in. And when they go past us and then away from us in their orbit, it's retrograde. They're taking the energy away. But at the moment, we've got all the planets, every one of them are moving towards us, bringing us that energy that we can harness, which is our surfboard to ride that wave of manifesting. Okay? So, Raven Wolf is saying her energy has been drained the last 2 days. Okay, that could be to do with it. Expanding the process, put in stone, finding on Friday, methinks now. Lost me there on that one, sweetheart. Okay. Lit T is saying heal and activate. Absolutely, absolutely. What else have we got? Loads of comments on here. So about 1 o'clock here, yeah, Lit T, yes, 1 o'clock there. Expanding the process, do a mandala colouring picture tonight, maybe if you can. That's a good idea, yeah. And Jen is agreeing, good idea. Davey, Julie simply does Kelly do Western astrology? She does. She's a Western astrologer. I really don't understand the Vedic astrology at all. I am completely clueless. NIZZ was saying she knows a little bit about it, so could you explain a little bit about the Vedic astrology? Is that the way you pronounce it? Is it Vedic or Vedic? How's it called?
I think that both pronunciations are fine. But what I know the most about Vedic astrology, the way I say it is Vedic. Some people do say it the other way. So I feel like we should be having Heidi explain this, but what I know about it is what I've studied from my own chart, as far as, where my ascendant sun and moon is, and that's usually how I've been doing when I follow up on readings and stuff. I look at all of those signs. But as far as the Vedic astrology for this new moon that's coming in, I don't feel like I know it well enough to be able to talk about it.
I don't know it at all. So let's stick with the Western astrology then, shall we, guys? Hi, okay. Sandra D. Hello, darling. How are you? So yeah, all I understand is that it's sort of further on than Western, because in Western astrology I am a Virgo, and my moon is in Gemini. But in Vedic, I'm a Scorpio or something. I'm like, no, I'm a Virgo, and I fit a Virgo. I don't understand. But anyway, Heidi was going to explain it to me when I was on her show, but she never did. We never got round to it. It didn't happen. So I don't know anything about it. Who is Heidi? Heidi Vandenberg has got a channel called Channel 27, which is quite easy to find then, and she is a Vedic astrologer, an expert in Vedic astrology. She does live shows several times a week. I've done a couple of those shows, and we discussed hypnotherapy, which is my bag, and she was going to be discussing the Vedic stuff, but we ended up with me kind of giving her a counselling session live on the show, which is on my channel. If you want to watch the replay, just scroll through my videos. I think it's on a playlist called Me as a guest on other shows. It was very interesting. Jen is saying she's going to be listening in the car. Got to get some plants for the garden. All right, matey, off you go. Enjoy. I love going buying plants. I love my garden. Litty's saying she is wicked good and accurate. I agree.
So I was going to mention though, just kind of what I'm seeing from my perspective as far as what happened with the supermoon and then what we're approaching now. And actually, Seven Serpents commented that in wait, let me go back up to that comment. Terms, it's disillusion. I mean, disillusion and coagulation. So, and it matches to what I was thinking as far as what was happening with this supermoon. So because of the fact that it was closer, it was more intense. So
Yes.
it forced us to face a lot of our shadows and clear things out, right? Yeah. And it's almost like this is just magical timing, you know, because now and coagulation, manifestation, you know, same difference. And that's approaching. It just seems like it was set up that way purposely so that we would be ready to be cleared out and, you know, how to work this manifestation in our favor.
Yes, yeah, and it's perfect because, as we say, 2 weeks ago we had this massive supermoon. We did this big meditation to be able to clear everything out. That's now gone. So 2 weeks later, so we think, okay, for those 2 weeks there was residual energy of that all clearing out. And now we got the new moon coming in to start again. So it's like, right, we've got rid of the rubbish. What do we want to now manifest? So what else did Kelly say? She was saying that any new moons are great to launch anything new, but particularly this one in Aquarius, because Aquarius is all about being in harmony with Uranus, who is the ruling planet of Aquarius apparently. And it's because obviously the new moon next month won't be in Aquarius, it'll be somewhere else, okay? I don't know, I'll tell you when we get to next month, but this one is in Aquarius, which is the age of Aquarius, which is about enlightenment. It's about living from creative genius and wealth, building abundance and prosperity. Now, it's interesting because I just done the readings, the weekly readings for next week, and one of you guys, can't remember which sign, was all about prosperity and manifesting and wealth. And I was saying on that, you know, there's so many of us who have blocks to wealth coming in that we feel that because we're spiritual we need to be this humble me, you know, that's you know, it's greedy to want to be wealthy. I want to be extraordinarily wealthy. I've set an aim for the universe to make me loaded because I deserve it. Okay, and this is the way we want to feel, that we deserve this wealth and this flow, because if we think about abundance and prosperity, this is linked with expansion, right? For example, one of the things I want to do is travel. Right? Now, travel expands the mind, it expands the horizons, it expands the experiences. You need money to travel. So we begin to see that wealth can help us expand, and we can't you know, we can become quite limited. I've just finished reading a wonderful book by Wallace Wattle. He wrote it in the 1920s or something, and it's called The Science of Getting Rich. I love this book, you know, like 100 years before The Secret almost, you know, fantastic. I'm reading it again. I'm halfway through the second read. You just got a big check. Wow, Julie Simply, well done. Congratulations to you. Is wealth always money? Not at all. When I say prosperity, I mean money. When I say abundance, I mean abundance in anything, okay? So we can be wealthy in time. People who are unemployed or retired, they may be struggling for money, but they are abundant and wealthy with time and space and choice. And it's saying, look, there's lots of ways you can be abundant. You can be abundant in love. You can be abundant with family. But when we're talking prosperity, I'm talking money, wealth, you know, finances, financial wealth, a flow of abundance into your life to enable you to have the freedom to expand in multiple ways that having no money does create limitation. And we want to be unlimited. Okay? So, you know, going to see a show at the theatre can be very expensive, can be very educational. We need money to do these things. And this is, Sandra D is saying you can place $100 bill under your mat at the front door, as well as put oranges, tangerines and pineapples in your home for this solar new moon. That's great. That's feng shui. And there's lots of ways that we can do this. Yeah, putting money on the mat is saying I'm bringing money into the house. You can also put money in a jar and put it in your flow corner. So, you know, just by looking at a simple Google of Feng Shui, where is my flow corner? There'll be a corner of your house. It should be in sight of the door, I think, so that you can see it as you come in. There's ways that you can do this to manifest money. But actually, all of these, it's a little bit like spells. You don't really need them. It's the intention, the thought that's enough. If it makes you believe it more because you've put it under the mat and you believe that somebody's told you if it's under the mat it'll bring more money in, that's fine. Personally, I don't feel you need to do any of this. If you believe it and you can visualize it enough within your head, you don't need to do anything else. But if that thought in your head is weak and it strengthens it by having a money jar and seeing $5 notes and $10 notes going in there, then that helps you to go, oh, I'm abundant. Oh, I'm so abundant with flow of prosperity. So Sandra's saying these things will manifest and earn dollars. Abundance and frame is what I gather. Okay. Davey's back. Okay. Can he put money outside in Glasgow? Yes, Davey. No, he'll get nicked, mate. No, your abundance corner in your house. There's lots of ways that you can help abundance. So Julie's saying I read that book too. Good. Sarah, I can see the difference. See the difference in what, my darling? Oh, in wealth being money and abundance. Yes, it's quite different. Yeah. So we want to use this new moon. What else did you say about it? Okay, she was saying about it being the age of Aquarius, which is about living from creative genius. And wealth and prosperity. Now, she was very clear. That's why it reminded me of the Wallace Wattle book about that he says in this book that being the science of getting rich is understanding that it is not a competition, that you don't need to climb over somebody to get to where you need to be, that you don't need to think, well, they've got all the business and I've got to try and get a slice of the business they've got, because that's limited thinking of lack. You're thinking there is only so much to go round, and if I'm going to have some, I've got to take it from somebody else. That is not true. The universe is abundant. There is more than enough. It isn't a competition. We want to come from a place of creativity, not competition. So when we say, you know, I come on as a new channel really just in November, and I'm very aware that there are probably 500,000 different tarot readers and psychics and people on here. And I didn't think, oh, somehow I've got to muscle in to their clients, to their followers. I've got to steal their subscribers over to me. There is more than enough to go around. It's not a competition. Julie saying, marry a rich man, then I will be wealthy. No, well, I wouldn't be wealthy, would I? I'd be sharing his wealth, but I wouldn't be wealthy. It's a good accent, lass. Yeah, that wasn't a very good Scottish accent. That sounded more like an Australian there, Davey. Sorry, mate. Sandra saying, true, Julie, just for those that feel they need a little help. I agree, yeah. I mean, it's like, you know, we can do the protection exercises when we're imagining these cloaks of protection, eggs of protection. When I'm working with children, I give them a dragon to protect them or something like that. But actually, it's all in your mind. If you believe you're completely safe, you are. You don't need these visualizations. But the trouble is, when we have got, we're trying to grow into a new belief, it's quite difficult to believe it, especially when I look in my purse and I don't see much money. So if it helps to, you know, do these feng shui things, do them, all right? So what else can we manifest? Let's focus on today. It's Valentine's Day, and there are many people that are single and would love to be in a partnership. Now, if you're ready and it's something you want, then this is something that you can be adding into your meditation for tonight, to say, I am ready, I am in the receiving mode, I am open, my heart is open, I am ready to manifest a lover to come into my life. For those of you who are coupled, who are in relationships that are the relationships are a little bit wobbly or a little bit tense, again, manifest peace and harmony within the relationship. Manifest an appreciation. We forget why we're with the person we're with. One of the exercises I do with my clients very often when they're, you know, they're in a bad space in their marriage or their relationship, because relationships do go through good and bad and ups and downs. We can't expect them to be perfect. We need to balance up. When is it working so badly that it's not worth saving? There is a point that can happen and we go, do you know what, this is done. But when we're talking about the natural ups and downs, ebbs and flows, a lot of it is because we get caught up with work and children and money and bills and chores, and we lose sight of why we fell in love with a person in the first place. So when we do the meditation for manifesting, I would like you to, if you are coupled, I would like you to imagine that you can time travel back to your first date with this person and what you felt, and that excitement in your heart and in your belly, and this inner knowing about, I really like you. I really want you to ask me on a second date. I really want you to ring me. I really want you to text me. That excitement. And then take it forward, or sort of backwards, back towards now, if you like, to the day you moved in together or the day you got married, and come back to that excitement. Come back to that, I'm in love with this person so much. And actually, when you do this exercise and you come out of it, you might have had a row this morning and thought, you're an idiot, I don't know what I'm doing with you. When you've had this exercise, you look at them and you just go, do you know what, you're an idiot, but I love you and I wouldn't be without you. All right? So it does really help to turn things around. Let's have a look at some of the comments. All right, so Truth Seeker, I have an Indian statue dressed in white and is placed in the corner of the front entrance. I put money in a jar with sage eagle's feathers. Lovely. Raven Wolf is saying about it being a competition. She finds that people will come to you. They will find their way to the people that they need. And you will attract people. No need to steal subs or clients. Lol, no, exactly. The people will find their way. This is trusting that when something's right, it flows. Do you like my little screen, by the way? Have you noticed, guys, that I've changed my channel art? That I've got this picture of the purple universe and stars on my homepage of my channel now. And I've got it on my lives as well. I think it's very lovely.
I need to go look at that.
Julie simply saying, I've heard people buy subscribers. That's not good at all. Yes, I think there are apps and stuff that you can get to somehow manipulate how it works. I don't want to get involved in any of that. Do it properly. I think it's sad as well. Raven Wolf is saying it's sad. It is. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Let me see.
So, this would be a great time for manifesting pretty much anything that we're seeking. Like if we want to manifest more gratitude, or if we want to manifest, well, okay, yeah. So, like what you're saying, we can manifest anything.
Yeah, I like the
Um,
manifest more gratitude. I think that's lovely. I like that one. I'm going to steal that one. Right.
oh, okay, great. That's something that I lack, is I don't appreciate things as much as I should.
Okay. Okay. So we focus on gratitude. Um, as Truth Seeker is saying, I want to heal my heart from losing my husband, which will be 11 years ago next month. Today is our anniversary, and it would have been 21 years of marriage. Oh, bless you, darling. But yeah, 11 years on your own is more than enough. Heal your heart so that you can move on. He would want that, wouldn't he? He would want that for you. Okay. And big hugs. Free Wolf saying, I've been basically single for 10 years because I simply had to be happy with myself. I didn't really understand why, but as of last year, I do now. I completely agree. I agree. We do get to this point as singles, because I'm single too. I was very resistant for the first few years. As I was like, I don't like being on my own. I miss having a partner. But at the same time, I know I'm not ready for another one. I need to heal first. And I got to the point that by the time I was healed, I didn't want another partner. I was really happy on my own. As the first time in my life, I felt really, really content and satisfied and happy on my own. And I hit that probably about 3 years ago. And now I know I'm really ready for a relationship, but I'm reluctant to break the happiness that I've got on my own, So I just sort of said, look, I'll just be open. When it happens, it happens. There's no rush. Let's see what other people are saying. What about you guys? Because you can see your chat as well. What's some of the comments that you're getting about manifesting?
Well, a lot of people are just saying hi to each other, and it just looks like people are listening. See, that first stream that I had got messed up, so I started a different stream.
So you lost them.
And I think that's what threw people off, so people who were on my channel ended up going to your chat.
Oh, right, okay. So as long as they're on here, that's
Yeah.
okay, not to worry. Okay, so go
I have
on.
a few people over here. Seven Serpents did just say, though, that sometimes you can use both waxing or waning moon for this, for the same time if you work it right.
Okay, okay.
Oh, yeah, and then the rest of the people that are here are just listening.
All right, so. That's fine, okay. All right, so basically we are also looking at what do we need to let go of in order to bring new stuff in. Is there anything left over from the full moon 2 weeks ago? In which case manifest that is going, okay? So that we're creating a space, all right? We know the way the universe works. If we create the space, the universe will fill it, all right? But we're very reluctant to create a space. It's, we get this, oh yeah, but I'm all right where I am. But if we can just exit stress, drama, people out of our life, difficult situations, the universe will fill it with better situations, better people and better things than we've got rid of. Because whenever we have a good clear out, it raises our vibration, it changes us within ourselves, we become more confident, we become more at peace, we become more aligned and more balanced. Now, the law of attraction says you will always attract back to you who you are. So if I've had a clear out, and I am now a stronger and better person, I am going to attract to me a stronger and better person than I was last month. Okay? So we want to say into that space, if I've exited people out of my life, which I haven't done in the last month, but I did do it over Christmas. There was a couple that went, bye. And into that space then, new people will come in that will reflect back to me who I am now, as opposed to who I was at Christmas, because we're changing all the time, even in 2 months. Yeah, we're expanding and changing. So if we see each new moon as an opportunity to create and expand for the next 4 weeks, 2 days and a half, according to Kelly Rosano, okay, that As we do that, when we get to that point, so the next new moon is on March the 17th, so we can say, right, how am I going to expand over the next 4 weeks? And then what do I want to expand then for the next 4 weeks after that? But in 4 weeks' time, we're going into retrograde season. So we've got lots of planets going retrograde. Mercury's going retrograde, so Virgos and Geminis will struggle because they're Mercury-led. So you can look forward to the weekly and monthly reads once Mercury's gone retrograde for 3 weeks from me. They'll probably be chaotic. But there we go. But there's several planets all going retrograde. So the energy shift is not as smooth. It's not as easy. So this is the strongest new moon we're going to have for about 3 months. So let's use it. Yeah?
So I was actually going to ask you, though, I've noticed that it's one thing to believe in something or to think that something is true, but without actually taking the action or putting the passion behind it, that what we try to manifest won't happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if we are trying to think of these things and believing in these things that we want for ourselves, are there things that we're going to need to do in order to make sure that those manifestations actually, come through for us?
Okay, so there's several stages to go through with manifesting. Yeah, I'll do a night on manifesting, but yeah, several stages. So first of all, we've got to identify what it is we want. Because if we don't know what we want, how the hell is the universe supposed to know what we want? Right. Okay, so first thing is we've got to identify our needs. The second thing then is that we project that out, those thoughts, very clear, very concise, not jumbled, not ifs and buts and maybes, and I've changed my mind. Oh, actually, no, I'm going to change it back, because the universe just gets really confused. So actually that first process is hugely important, that we're going to focus on what is it I want, and am I absolutely sure and definite without any hesitation. So it's no good saying, yeah, I'd really like a relationship, I think, but then I don't know. But then I'd have to give up this, and then what about that? Do you see what I mean? I've just cancelled out that desire because it's half a desire and I'm not really following it through. If I say I want to be a millionaire, right, that's a strong desire, right? And immediately there's the, yeah, but it wouldn't really happen, would it? And yeah, but, I'd probably blow it. And yeah, immediately you're cancelling it out. So what we want, whatever we're trying to manifest, we need to be 100% clear that we want it without any hesitation, without any doubt. We need to be totally decisive, right? Think about when you're trying to make a decision on something. We go through that confusion. We look at all the options. It goes round and round in our head, sometimes for hours, sometimes for days, sometimes for weeks. Eventually we get to the point we've made a decision and there's no doubt. There's no hesitation. We're going to do this. And we don't care how or when or why this is happening, right? It's that kind of decisiveness that we need to manifest, okay? Now, with that, there is no hesitation. It's an absolute decision. Now, that goes out to the universe and the universe hears it, and it's like, right, it's on the case. Now we need to be feeling the excitement of that coming, because this is where the believing comes in. All right, if I said to you, I've just bought you a Rolls Royce, it's going to be delivered on Friday, here's the receipt, this is actually happening, you'd be like, oh my god, really? Right? Yeah. So, but if I said to you, I bought you a Rolls Royce, it'll be delivered Friday, and I'm not showing you the receipt, would you be like, is she having me on? Is she just kidding me? Is she having a laugh? Is she having a joke? I'm not really believing that until I see it. I'll believe it when I see it. That's the way we work with the law of attraction so often. I've asked for this, but I'll believe it when I see it. We just cancelled it out. Yeah. We have to believe it as if it's already here. We have to know that it's coming without any doubt, without any hesitation. Absolutely no. Okay? So this is, these are the steps that we go through to be able to manifest. Let's have a look at some of the comments. Oh, hi Maris, how you doing? If you're born on retrograde, it's good, Julie's saying. You're absolutely right, because you're in alignment with the retrograde. Let's
see here. We have everyone just kind of hanging out. saying hi to each other. We have, yeah, some people that just popped into the chat and they're all saying hi.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, hello, George Peaker. I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome, welcome to my channel. Would you ever shave your head for meditation? No. A shaved head helps get rid of the ego and of attachments. What do you think of shaved heads in the universe? I think each to their own. If they want to shave their head and feel that that then opens up their crown and removes their ego, that's up to them.
There are people who believe that long hair is like an antenna too.
Yeah.
That,
And it's
that
a
your
power.
hair, well,
Yeah.
not long hair, but hair
Yeah.
itself is an antenna to help
Yeah.
you with things too. So
Oh, hello, DJ Ransom, the Freedomist, reporting live from phone. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Yeah, he couldn't join us live because they're digging up the road outside and knocking down a building or something, so his internet's off. So he's only got his phone and he couldn't come on live with that. So it's nice that you've popped in anyway, so that's good. Ransom is in the house, Sandra's saying, yeah.
Yay!
We like that. Anything else I needed to tell you about this? Yes, so we're going to do a meditation in a minute. We're going to focus on abundance and flow and prosperity, okay? I mean, let's be real about this. We don't like talking about money, do we? Why? You know, we want this relationship where I love money and money loves me. I'm a money magnet, okay? Why do we not want to talk about money? You know, money can buy abundance, okay? It can buy so many things in life. Is easier with it. It doesn't buy everything. We know this. And it is a part of things that we want to manifest. But we want to, the energy of this new moon is prosperity, financial wealth and prosperity. I want you to tap into that. For example, let's say you're single and you want a new relationship and you're ready for a new relationship, but you haven't got any money to go and join any clubs or go out. How the hell are you going to meet anybody? Right? You know? So we need the things to come together to enable, you know?
Yes. Raven Wolf was asking if it would be better if we wrote down what it is that we want.
It does help. It does help. Again, it's about visualizing, all right? When we visualize it, it helps our mind and our beliefs to absorb it. And it helps, and we can read it over and over and over like an affirmation. So when we're writing something down, I encourage my clients to journal as well. You know, journal their experiences of their sessions with me. Journal their experience of what happens after a session, what else is coming up. Journaling, writing it down, seeing it in black and white on a piece of paper can really help. Okay, so you know, to be able to, we'll do this meditation now together, but later, you know, when you go to bed or when you've got some time, sit and just write a list of what you'd like. And even if you say, I'm going to name 3 things that I'd like to manifest, all right? And if you can write 10 things, great. You cannot be greedy with the universe. It is abundant and it is absolutely on offer, everything and anything you want. Okay.
So I do this, that when I try to manifest and like what you're saying, I imagine already true. I go through experiences and moments of my life. The universe presents me with the perfect opportunities that guide me to what it is that I asked for in my manifestation. So the power in me already as true, as events happen, I can see how I get guided to that true moment that I already believe is happening. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It makes absolute sense. Absolute sense.
It's you're right. Like as you're talking about it more, I guess I didn't realize how much it is that I do manifest.
Yeah. You do. We manifest all the time, you know, and it's about saying, look, you know, I manifest trying to be of more service than I am. I ask for new ideas of how I can help people. What else can I do? And I allow my mind to be open and the ideas to come to me. And usually what will happen is I'll be guided to something. You know, I'll listen to a show out of the blue and they'll say something and think, oh, I could do that. That's a good idea. And it's coming like that, you know. It's a way of saying, you know, the new flow of creative ideas over the next week. So it's saying, look, this is a fantastic time for ideas. So let's manifest my mind being open to new ideas and my heart being open to then act on those new ideas. Let's be open to thinking outside the box.
Okay.
Yeah?
Because that's what opens up our... Yeah, that's what opens up all of the opportunities. We start seeing the opportunities more because we know what the end goal is.
Yes. Yeah.
It's so magical.
It is.
Sorry, I'm getting excited.
No, get excited. We love excitement. Excitement's wonderful. Let's see. Free Wolf saying, I've been practicing on meditation. I hit Zen once when I actually lost time but not aware it passed. I came back feeling so charged, but then I shared my experiences and the charge went. Okay, all right. Julie's excited. Good. Okay. Certain groups teach it's bad. What, money? Yeah, could be. George, I'll become a Buddhist monk next year in Japan, so no money needed. Good on you, George. Good on you. Japan is on my list of places I want to go. Litty, I need the reminder to write. Yeah, okay. It is exciting, George. Yeah, expanded the process of saying that's exciting. Litty saying the emotions around circumstances lead us. They do. We want to try and detach from the emotions. We've got Davey saying again there. Say again.
The opportunities. The opportunities or the perception of all the different options seem to open up more when we detach from emotions.
Yes, they do. We do. Well said. Well said. Yeah, the more you notice the manifestation, the more it happens, Natalie's saying. Hi, Natalie. And it's true, because what happens is when we notice that something's manifesting, our belief in it goes up. Oh my God, it showed up. Oh my God. Right. And as the belief goes up, then the manifesting can happen more. So you think, how much could we manifest if we kept that belief at that level all of the time? Oh my God, we'd be living the dream life. So we can live the dream life. Yeah. And it's saying, right, you know, when we're focusing on gratitude, an attitude of gratitude, which I love, okay, then the universe gives us more to be grateful for. So we want to find everything in our life that we're grateful for, because we're then aligned with gratitude, and the universe will bring us more to be grateful for. All right. I lie in bed at night and I literally stroke my pillows and say, I love my pillows. Thank you for my pillows. Thank you for my bed and my bedding. Thank you for this house. It's the best house I've ever lived in and I love you. Thank you. I'm so, so grateful. I have this conversation every night. And every day I'm getting more to be grateful for, because, you know, some people do it first thing in the morning, so they start their day off in gratitude. I'm not a morning person. I need like 2 coffees, and, you know, I need a bit of time, and I can't even talk to the universe. I can't have a conversation with the universe first thing in the morning. It's like I'm not fit for human consumption until I've had my coffee. Then I'll talk to you. So I always do my gratitudes before I go to sleep, when I get into bed and I'm snuggling up. And that's a really good time to do it, because you're half awake, half asleep. You're very relaxed. You're very open. Your real authentic self is there. And that's when we want to spend our last moments before sleep really coming into the attitude of gratitude, because we're staying in that all night. 8 hours. Well, I sleep for about 8 hours. I don't know about you, but I sleep for about 8 hours. So I've got 8 hours of my brain sending out signals of gratitude. Wow. If I do it in the morning and then I'm off doing things, how long am I staying in that attitude of gratitude? 10 minutes? You know, so this is why I like to do it at night. But to be fair, all the masters the experts, the spiritual masters, they all say do it first thing in the morning, and they probably know a lot more than, I'm sure they do know a lot more than me, but for me it feels right to do it at night. So that's what I do. Let's pick up on some of these comments and then we should get on with this meditation. April's saying she speaks gratitude as well. Yeah, I want to see gratitude as a language, you know. I speak gratitude. Yeah, do you? Yeah, I speak 2 languages, English and gratitude.
Seven Serpents also says that the same with noticing divine synchronicities. The more you recognize, the more it happens.
Yes, it does. It does. All righty. So let's go and do this meditation then, shall we, guys? Yeah. So I'm going to turn the mic towards me now so that I can talk a bit quieter. And I can remind me to turn it back afterwards, okay? Otherwise we won't be able to hear NIZZ. All right, are we ready, everybody? All right.
I think we're ready.
We're ready? All right. So like last time, I'm going to put just the meditation bit up on its own after the show, and the whole thing will be up, but then I will cut another clip for just the meditation, and it'll be on the playlist of meditations so that you can listen to it whenever you want to, okay? All right, so let's take a few deep breaths. With every breath that you take, just begin to allow yourself to unwind, to relax, and to let go. Let go of any thoughts of your day, of your week, of your world. Just bring all your attention into the here and now, into this time and this space, just for you. This is your time now to be able to focus and manifest your dreams, your desires, your wishes. I want you to bring your attention into that right now, really feeling it and coming into your heart and into your belly. Imagine that you can feel all the feelings when you just think the word manifest, manifest, manifest. I am creator. I am. I am creator. I am. I am that. I am creator. Within every cell of my body is creative force, regenerating, expanding, growing. Within every neuron of my brain is expansive, creative thought, expanding, growing experiences, memories. Within every atom of my emotional feelings is expansion, expression, growth. I am creator. I am. I am divine. I am. I am one with myself and one with the universe. We co-create together within my highest good. Within my highest good. Allowing me to manifest within my highest good. My highest self knows when I am ready to receive any particular thing or person or energy, and I give my higher self permission to withhold things that I desire until I am ready. I am. Until I am able to be responsible for what I manifest. I am responsible for what I manifest, and I am ready to take responsibility for all that I manifest. And into that energy now of creative force that I have created because I am the creator, I now send my desires of wishes, of dreams, of focus, into the universe now, sending thoughts very clearly, concisely, decisively. I am ready for a loving relationship, better health, better well-being, more inner peace, more harmony and balance, more gratitude. I am grateful for all that I have and am. I am one with gratitude. I am filled with appreciation and love for everything and everyone in my life, the positive and the perceived negative, for they all help me to grow and expand. And I am grateful for every experience. I am grateful for every part of my health, that part of my body that doesn't work so well and that does. And I align with more that does. I am grateful for all the love in my life, from my friends, my animals, my family, from anyone, anything in my vicinity, my Facebook family, my YouTube family, my community. I am grateful for the love in my life that I have right now. And in that gratitude, I welcome more of the same. I am open to more love, more light. I am grateful for the money in my wallet, in my purse. I am grateful for every penny, every cent, every pound, every dollar. I'm grateful for the food in my fridge, the heating in my home. I'm grateful for everything that I have. And I welcome more wealth, financial wealth, into my life. I am open and ready for riches. I am fully able to take responsibility for those riches, for that wealth. I am a money magnet. I am. I am grateful for being able to help others and be of service. And I draw more ability to be of service to others. And be specific now with your desires. Detail, creating detail, telling the universe exactly what you want. They are hearing you, they are open, they are receiving your desires right now. And feel how good that feels to be heard. I am so thankful that the universe hears my desires, my prayers, my intentions, my thoughts, my gratitudes, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you for listening. Thank you. Thank you for receiving my order of the universe. Thank you for processing my order to the universe. Thank you for preparing and organizing to deliver my order to the universe. I sit humbly, thankfully, gratefully, awaiting its delivery, knowing it is now on its way. It is already on its way. The universe is rearranging itself to deliver all that I have asked for and more, and more. And I am so terribly grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for loving me, for caring about me, for bringing me my desires. Thank you. You can begin now to bring your attention out of your heart and your belly, bringing it up to the surface, Just coming up to conscious awareness, just staying in that place at the moment without opening your eyes of conscious awareness, knowing that you have just manifested everything you want, that the universe is now tirelessly working behind the scenes to bring you those that you have asked for. And doesn't that feel just so amazing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now you can bring your attention back to the room and you can open your eyes. All right. Put that next to there so it can hear you. All right, people, how was that? Julie simply saying, my voice is so magical. Thank you, my darling. This is partly my hypnotherapy training because I'm a hypnotherapist. That's my hypnotherapy voice. And partly, 15 years of teaching meditation and spiritual circles and connections. So thank you for that. Sarah said it was lovely. Sarah Ezel, glad you enjoyed. What are you guys saying? I've lost the sound, darling. I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. No. Violet Flame, my dad says thanks so much, guys. You're very welcome. Glad you enjoyed. Johnny the Medicine Man, Dr. Motor, love it. Excellent. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm happy at that you enjoyed it. Takes a very deep breath. Thank you, Julie. Expanding the process. You're welcome, Davey. I'll have to re-listen. I had my daughter join. Not a problem at all. When we finish the show, which will be in the next few minutes, it will upload onto YouTube as it is, the whole thing, just over an hour. I'm also recording it, so I will put it into my editing suite and I'll cut out the beginning and the end, just leaving the actual meditation, and I'll upload that. That'll be up a bit later. Okay, so that certainly did expand the process. I can hear you now. Yay! What happened?
You can hear me now.
Yeah, I can, yeah. What happened? Did you put it on mute or something?
No, while the meditation was going on, I don't know if this happened on my live stream, but you froze.
Oh.
And it messed up my meditation a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if that's what threw off my sound.
Oh, could be. It could be.
But that was on my end.
Okay. It does weaken the signal a little bit for us when we are doing this hangout, because I have to keep the Google chat open in the background. And I've also got YouTube open to stream, and we've got OBS open to stream, so it weakens the signal a little bit, but we're managing. It's okay. Judith Nolan saying, Julie, that was wonderful. I feel so at peace. I am so happy. April saying, thank you both. You're welcome. I love it when, having NIZZ on with me, or whether I have Anna on or DJ on, it's lovely. We can have a bit of a discussion, and we're talking about the different questions on people's channels so that we're answering as many questions as we can at the same time, and we're reaching more people, and that's about expanding the process. Yeah. That's what we want to do. All right, so any questions?
Oh, on my end, people are saying that you do this so well. They feel full of love, thanking us. Seventh Serpent says she does that so well. I feel like I'm floating, and that's crazy because I feel like I'm floating too. And Linda says, I really enjoyed that. You have special abilities for sure. That felt so good, and thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome. And in the description...
Maggie says, I love these meds.
Good, good. There's 3 or 4 on there now on my channel. In the description are the links for my channel and NIZZ's channel. So anybody that wants to subscribe to each other's channels, please do. The links are there in the description now. They're already there. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do a live meditation roughly every 2 weeks around the new moon and around the full moon. We'll do a live meditation. Well, I'm going to do a live meditation. And if NIZZ, Anna or DJ want to join me, then that's lovely. We can do that. So I've kind of got it in my diary. The next full moon is on March the 1st. And then the next new moon is on March the 17th. So I've put those in my diary, and all being well, I will do another meditation around this time, and as always, uploading it and chopping it into just the meditation so you can re-listen to it whenever you want to. And to make you aware, guys, that I've now got Super Chat enabled on my live. So if anybody would like to make a donation to help support the channel, you're very welcome. It's easy now, you just click that $sign. That you don't have to, it's not expected, just letting you know it's there if you wanted to. Okie dokie. Any other comments that we've got? Love you universe, lol, Violet Flame is saying. Great. And that she loves us too. Liz and Julie, thank you very much. We love you too. Expanding the process is saying hello 7 serpents over on Liz's channel. Cross conversations now. This is lovely. Methinks Julie should do a show about doing a show. Yeah, I could do that. Well, so there was a couple of things I want to pick up before we go. A couple of things I was saying there, words that I was saying that are very powerful, manifesting, creative tools. So I am is called the I am presence. Okay, whenever we say the words I am, we are actually stepping into our God self. Everything we say after I am, we are intending to create, whether we're aware of it or not. So I need you to be really aware of this, and that includes when we shorten it. How often do you say, I'm annoyed? I was going to say something else there. I'm cheesed off. Yeah. I'm annoyed. Right. You're actually creating anger, disappointment, frustration by saying I'm annoyed. I'm not well. I'm now just creating, all right, I may not be feeling well, but by saying I am not well, we are focusing on the illness and bringing more illness to us, whatever we say after I am. So that's one thing to remember. When we're creating, we intentionally want to be saying I am creating, bringing to me, expanding, I am. Right, now when we say it twice, so we sandwich it, I am in creative flow, I am. It gives it so much more power. So when you re-listen to this meditation, you'll hear that I repeated things over and over. I am creating, I am. I am in gratitude, I am. Okay, so we are sandwiching it between the I am, which gives it more power. Now another thing, and I got this from one of the books, and I can't remember which one, the Moses Code I think it was, very powerful. I am that I am. I am that I am. And when we put that together with what we're manifesting, I am that creative being I am. I am that creative manifester. I am that powerful I am. I am that I am. Then we are empowering the power. All right, it's booting it up even more. So we want to do this when we're creating. We want to step into this creative power that is within us. And when I'm saying I am God, Goddess, all that is personified, I am not detracting from source. I pray to God. I talk to God. I love God. I'm not saying I am Jesus or I am God. I'm saying that the God energy is within me. The God force I am a part of, an essence of the creative being. Now, many people don't like to use the word God because it has so many connotations with religion and restriction and control, and that's okay. I am not religious. I am not into the Bible in any way, shape or form. I am a spiritual being, and I don't have a label. I can't say what I am. I'm not a spiritualist. I'm not a universalist. I am just connected with all that is in everything. There is God in a tree and a plant, and it's certainly within me. And I am stepping into that creative power when I want to create the life that I choose, you know. And one of the most powerful, there's two really powerful times of the year to create, and one is on your birthday. Okay, your birthday is the beginning of the following 12-month cycle for you. And the second time is New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, going into New Year's Day, the new cycle of our year. So those 2 days are very powerful, and I always will manifest on those days. But equally the new moon, and this is the first, you know, strong new moon we've got, and it's stronger than it will be in March because of the retrograde planets. So we've done what we can to really manifest now. We'll pick up that wave. I want you to think about yourself as a surfer, and all the planets are bringing that wave up so that it'll ride you, carry you even further into the next 2 weeks, right? Into the next 4 weeks till the next new moon. It's brilliant. All right.
So before we get going, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Would it be important for us to, now that we know what we want to manifest, to make sure that we are grounding ourselves regularly so that we can stay objective and not get lost in our emotions, and it can help us to see what we need to?
Yeah. I didn't ground you guys tonight. I didn't connect you either, because I will always ground when I am reaching out. But actually what we were doing was going within. We were going into our own creative force. And if your own creative force made you feel high, then you need to ground. I only ground when I'm connecting with, higher beings of light. But I am connecting with my creative force within me. So I didn't feel the need to ground. I usually will ground you. I'm sorry if you feel a bit spaced out, and I will make sure I ground you next time. But it's interesting, for those of you who felt a bit spacey, it shows how you are not used to coming into your creative force, your creative power, and that it made you feel high to be in that level of loving power. But that's who you are. That's who you are all the time. And when you know that, it's like, walking around knowing that you are part of this earth, you are part of Mother Earth, you were born on this planet, you will die and go back to this planet, you belong here. You don't need to necessarily always be grounding because you think you're going to get too high if you don't. I would absolutely ground you if we're going off exploring the universe. But we were only going within. So I want you to ask, why did you get so high just from going within? Because what you were tapping into was your own sense of love. Love lifts, right? So allow yourself to be lifted within your own love. You're not going to float off, because your love is within you, within your energy. You're not floating off anywhere. But it's just the same as... when we're in love, I said earlier, like, try and remember when you first fell in love with your husband, when he's annoying you on those days, that feeling when we're in love, we're on cloud 9. It's called that for a reason. Floaty, floaty, cloud 9. And, all we are is in love, and we're floating about the place, yeah? And I made a play of it on my, in my books, in my angel books, because I have Clarabelle and Clarence, who are the two angels, have their meetings on cloud 332, and it's like, it's higher than cloud 9. It's up there. Cloud 332 is where they sit and have their meetings, But we get high when we're in the love, but we shouldn't need to ground. Feel the love. Let yourself be a little bit floaty. You're not going to go spacey, okay? You're not going to be a space cadet. You're all right, okay? All right. Let me just see. Have I ever experienced the Akashic Records? Yes, I work with them quite a lot. What Super Chat? Julie's asking. Super Chat is, if you see on the live, the chat at the bottom, do you see there's a $sign? If you click on that, you are able to make a donation automatically. And it's something that I will use when I'm doing live readings. If people want, I do them free, but if people want to guarantee they have a reading, they make a donation, and it lights up. So I know they've paid, and then they get chosen. And the way that the Super Chat works, I think, I've never used it, is that the more you pay, the higher it lights up, and the brighter it gets, and the higher up the chat it gets, so you get noticed, basically. But it's not really about that. I set up the super chat so that people could make a donation if they wanted to when we're working like this, you know, giving time. If they want to say, you know, that was lovely, I'm going to give you $5, or I'm going to give you $1. And that it's just a way for you to be able to do that. I set it up really about the live streams for when I'm doing readings, because I think it's nice to have an energy exchange. Heidi certainly uses it on channel 27. I know when I was on her channel doing readings, live readings and energy scans, I watched the dollars rolling in. I was gobsmacked, absolutely gobsmacked. It was incredible, and that was to her channel. It helped support her channel, and now that's been enabled on my channel because I've got more than 1,000 subscribers now, and so it's just a useful tool. I think that they will ask you initially, it's all secure, they'll ask you initially for your credit card or bank details, and then you ask you how much you want to pay. I don't get all of it, I get a percentage. I think I read the other day, now it's gone live, I get 80% or 70%. So it's just it comes to me and it helps support the channel and my time. So that's what it's about. But you don't have to, and it's not expected. It's there if you want to use it. Okay. Violet Flame saying, so blessed to have this community. We're blessed to have you. We have a lovely community building here. You know, Julie Tube Tribe, as we were calling it last time we were on. It's a lovely, lovely group of people, really supportive and loving of each other and to each other. It's wonderful, and I am proud to be part of this community. Thank you for being part of mine. Heard YouTube take 30%, stick to PayPal. Yeah. What's that, darling?
Oh, Milky Way Weekly just said 20 injured in Florida shooting just now. Can we send energy to them, please?
Oh, God, yes, of course we can. How awful. All right, let's do that. Let's just get together now, and we're going to ask, okay, all right, so they're telling me, I want you to create a ball of energy like we did before. So I want you to imagine, I'm going to show you now, right? You're going to cup your hands together like this, because in your hands there are very powerful healing chakras. Whether you're a Reiki master or healer or not, we've all got them. When a child of 2 falls over and hurts himself, they will cup their injury with their hand, right? We've all got it. They're always active. Cup your hands together. Feel the energy building between your hands. And your intention is enough. You are creating a ball of healing, energy and light. Now move it around and feel it expanding, and feel your hands wanting to come further apart as we mold this ball of light. And I want you to intend what you're filling your ball with for this disaster in Florida. So we are sending healing physically for those that have been hurt that can be saved. We're sending strength to the loved ones of those that can't. We are sending strength to the ambulance crew and the hospital people who will be working and dealing to save those that they can. And we're sending light and love to the whole community that's affected. That is the intention of what is within this ball now, and I want you to release it to the universe now with the intention that it is going to Florida, to that community that has been so devastated by this such violent attack. I am sending healing on behalf of the universe, the angels and Source. I am sending healing on behalf of Mother Earth and all the people involved in this group and many other groups that are sending healing right now. I draw to me all space, time and dimensions into the one now, so that healing that will happen tomorrow and the next day is all coming back into the now, into this moment, and being sent to those people affected right now. I ask for angels to surround all of those that are hurt right now, all of those that are afraid and panicked, all of those that are in darkness. I ask for angels to surround and bless them with light and love. In the name of the Creator, Amen. right. Okay, so we've done what we can for that awful situation there. And we are going to now just let it go with love, okay? We don't want to come down into that dark space because we're just adding fear to the fear. We want to send love and positivity. All right, my darlings? Okay. So just some of the comments there. Julie's simply saying, don't you think we can manifest 24/7 rather than set dates? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Of course, my darling. Yes, sorry if I miscommunicated that. You can manifest any time you like, but there are certain times that the manifestation power is behind you, making it easier, all right, making it more powerful. So manifesting on a new moon is more powerful than manifesting not in a full moon, all right? Manifesting on a full moon isn't as effective as manifesting on a new moon. So it's about, yes, you can manifest anytime, and we always have that creative power within us, but we can also use the energy that's around to help us, okay? So like today is Valentine's Day. Saint Valentine's, the day was named after him because he was such a loving person, so giving and so much of service, and so there's a lot of love flying about today. We can ride that wave of love, so there are some days that are better than others because there's more power. For example, through December there is a huge amount of Christ light. All right, massive amounts of Christ light flying about in December, and this is because it's Christmas. So everybody's talking about Christmas and Jesus and the baby Jesus and the birth and all the rest of it. What that does is it instigates the energy of Christ, because there are millions, billions of people across the planet all thinking about Jesus. So the Christ light is very strong at Christmas. Oh, thank you. Oh, I just had a super chat donation. Thank you. My first one, Deborah. My very first one. I shall remember that forever. Thank you. Free Wolf, wow, with a tear I felt intense love and support. Wow, good. See how powerful we are together, guys. I don't know how many we've got live, but between the two channels, probably only 20 or 30 of us. Many more will watch the replay. But lovely, lovely energy being sent there to that situation, because we banded together. All right. And Jesus said, where 3 or more are in my name, there I be. We are so much more powerful when we join together. It's the power of 3. So 3 people together is worth 9, and 9 people together are worth 81. And don't ask me what 81 times 81 is, because I can't do that one. But we can imagine it. We can imagine it. It does. It gets bigger and bigger and more powerful. Very powerful what we can do together. All right. I am going to close it down there now. Do this bit of editing and get it up for you. We're Wednesday, aren't we? So I'll probably do another live show sometime over the weekend, probably Saturday, but I don't know yet. I will let you know. So look out for the little pop-ups coming up. I usually give you 2 days notice when I'm doing something. Okay. Litty's saying your last meditation was wild powerful. Good. Any comments your end before we close?
Oh, Linda was wondering if we could end up, or if we will end up doing a meditation where we go into the universe and the cosmos and stuff. So I just...
Yeah, not tonight, we won't, because we were doing a manifestation tonight. But if she wants to look at my channel on my my meditation playlist, the one that we did 2 weeks ago, for the supermoon, that one we went out to the universe and we met these 3 beings of light, didn't we? And we had a fantastic experience. So go and watch the replay of that. And we may well do more of that at the next full moon, which will be on the 1st of March. So keep an eye out for that as well. So if you have subscribed to my channel, make sure you've clicked the bell for the notifications. Otherwise you don't get told when I'm live, and you won't know and you'll miss out. And we don't want that, do we? No. Okay. Are we enjoying the weeklies as well, by the way, guys? I'm getting some lovely feedback from some of you, comments underneath saying you're loving them, you love the cards by the side of the screen, and you know, you're enjoying them. But you know, let me know, because it's a lot of work. It's a day's work for me to do them, and I enjoy them. But you know, I want to make sure that you're enjoying it. Okay, let me know.
Absolutely. I do.
I know
Personally,
I
I
saw
like being
your
able to see the
comments.
color
Yeah.
and see what it is that you're talking about, and you're very clear and precise. Yeah, your videos are great, in my
Thank you.
opinion.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy. Okay, everybody saying thank you. Much love to everybody else. See, I'm getting croaky now. I've been talking all day. Because I did all the readings for the 26th today. So I've done 12 readings and clients and then this. So my throat starts... But I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. And I'll see you on the weekend, guys, all right? And I'll see you soon, Niz, all right? Lots of love, my darling. Okay. Oh, you love my weeklies, do you, Free? Well, thank you. Hugs to you too. Sarah, as I love all your videos. Thank you. Thank you. Much love, everybody. Okay, yeah, hit the like. Yeah, thank you. Hit the like and share and favour and all that, because that tells when we're sharing it out, other people will find us. But my channel's growing. You know, I hit the 1,000 on Friday. I was so excited. I was like, woohoo! And then what are we, Wednesday? So it's up another 200 now in 5 days. So it's really growing now. It's picking up its momentum. We're reaching more people to be able to help more people and share the love. And that's what we want to do. So yeah, like and share and favour and all that sort of bump for you would be great. Thank you. All right, sweethearts, I'll see you soon. Take care. Lots of love. Bye. Bye.